Okay, so I should be broadcasting.
Sounds good.
And I am going to go ahead and post this on Patreon in case anybody wants to watch it and not join the Hangout.
Join the Hangouts. It's just Tab and I today.
I know.
Tab and me. Grammar works. Which is fine. This is kind of going to be like a live commentary. And then if people want to jump in, obviously they're free to jump in.
Yep.
I have no idea what to expect from this movie.
I don't either. I didn't happen to listen to the what didn't Horror Show do an episode on this?
They did kind of recently too, but I didn't listen to it either. I know I really liked 976 Evil. Is anyone from that movie in this? Is this the same characters? I mean, it can't be the main character, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Let's check it out. IMDb 976 EVIL. Oh, it's got a very bad rating. It's directed by Jim Wynorski again. He's that guy I told you about who directed a lot of like really bad Cinemax skin flicks, kind of known for that kind of thing. Yeah, there is no one that I'm recognizing in this. No one. Are you ready?
Yeah, give me just 1 second.
People who liked this also liked Chud 2, Bud the Chud, Class of 1999, and Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College. No, is that Ghoulies 4? Which one was Ghoulies Go to College? Is it 4?
Ghoulies Go to College was 3. That was the one
That's the one we watched last month, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this has a better rating than that. That had a 3.7. And this is up to a 4.1.
Okay.
Tab and I are both extremely tired too.
Yeah, you might get a little punchy on this.
It was a long week for both of us. And it's not even that late. You know how I can tell we're getting old? Because we're at 7 o'clock p.m. on a Friday night.
When I got off work, I kind of forgot for a minute that we were doing this, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna go home and go to sleep.
Oh my God. I did manage to drag myself into the gym, but boy, was that like slogging on that elliptical. I was just like, 10 more minutes. I actually stopped halfway through to go get a drink and splash some water on my face to wake myself up.
Oh, wow. Really? Okay.
Yep. But I did it. I did my stretching. I feel great. Just very tired.
Awesome. All right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and get started.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I guess if you want to watch along with us, this might be kind of weird. I might have to switch to my headphones. Why don't I do it now? Because if I press play, you're going to hear my audio too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's probably going to revert back. So bear with us as we get the headphones set up.
Oh, shit. Am I making a bunch of weird noise?
No. Just like we were getting ready to watch it. I just want to let people know what's going on.
Oh, okay. We didn't press play yet. All righty. I'm going to switch these windows. Tab, I am ready when you are.
Okay, I'm ready as well. Actually, just let me pull up the YouTube feed in case we have any chat. So
ooh, we got some trivia on this one.
Oh, that's always good. Okay. All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, so we're watching 976 Evil Part 2 on Amazon Prime. We're going to press play in 3, 2, 1, play. Film Rise reminds me of bad B movies.
Reminds me of Unsolved Mysteries.
Did they do Unsolved Mysteries?
They distribute it.
Oh. This looks like a VHS transfer, if you asked me. This is not a digital remaster of anything.
I would not be surprised.
Although that shot was pretty beautiful, of the diving into the water.
Yeah.
God, water, I love swimming. Tab, do you like to swim?
I do. I pretty
That
much did.
pool. Go ahead.
Oh, I just pretty much swam all the time during the summer. So
That pool
that's my
looks
thing.
so clean and like the water looks so slippery. And I just want to jump in. I would love to go swimming right now.
Oh, well, it's a little cold for that. Unless I guess your gym probably has a pool though.
No, my gym does not. That is the one thing that I miss about like the current gym that I'm at, is that there's no pool, no sauna, none of that stuff.
Oh,
yeah. I only pay $5 a week.
Oh, well, there you go.
God, remember those kind of showers? How much they sucked?
I never had to take a shower like that.
Oh man, the thing that sucks about that kind of shower is you always get a stream right in the middle that is like a jet of water smashing your skin, and then the outside is a spray. It's not good. It's cheap, you know. It's the cheapest. Yeah. There's like no water flow going through that. We never addressed who called. She just looked at the phone and didn't answer it.
Yeah, I don't know. We're starting right off the bat with nudity, though.
Immediately. You know, I hate to say it. Bad movie night comes with nudity because most bad movies use nudity to get like watchers.
Well, bad horror movies, especially.
And Jim Wynorski movies.
That's true. He's very notorious for doing that.
What is that shirt she's wearing? That looks like two rags sewed together.
Well, it's like a half shirt.
But it's so clearly just hack jobbed, like so clearly just chopped up with scissors.
Well, that's 80s style. Like Bill from Bill and Ted wore a shirt like that.
He totally did. Bill wore midriff. He really did.
He did.
Bill S. Preston Esquire. Do you know Ted's full name?
Ted Theodore Logan.
Ted Theodore Logan. Yeah.
And I am the Duke of Ted.
You know, I never quite like understood Esquire, like what it was. That it was, you know what I mean? That it was like a junior or a kind of thing.
Well, isn't it that you're a lawyer? I thought it had to do with, because lawyers always have that after their name.
Do they? I didn't know that.
Too bad Ryan's not watching. We could have him verify.
Yeah. Dude, Ryan, need your help, man. She looks like she's wearing pajamas. Like, how foolish would you feel running around like that?
I mean, this was the 80s. That was pretty standard.
Okay, I will also say you can tell this is the 80s because of the size of those panties.
True.
Wait, is this a gym? You don't have lockers in a hallway. This is like a high school. Is she like a high school student?
I assume so.
Also, why is a businessman so scary? He was just a businessman. Oh, look at this. Faust. Never mind, Faust. What is the story of Faust?
A guy makes a bargain with the devil to gain wisdom, I believe.
It's been a while. Who wrote it? Is it the Greeks?
Yeah, I believe so, but I could be wrong. So hopefully someone will correct me.
Is it a good story? Is it a good play?
Yeah, I think so. There's some good versions of it, that's for sure.
Like movie adaptations?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the drunk from Back to the Future?
Might be.
Dude, I think it is. There's nothing supernatural about this guy. He's just an old businessman, right?
I mean, that's what it looks like to me.
Is that a line from Faust?
Not that I'm aware.
Stage stalagmite? No, stalactite. Which one is it? Which one's up? Which one's up above? Stalactite?
Tight, I believe, is the top. I'm probably getting all of this wrong.
Dude, that is the drunk from Back to the Future. I'm telling you right now. He plays a drunk in everything that he's in. He was also the drunk in not the drunk, but he was one of the characters in They Live. Remember? He was the guy that got rich.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's that actor. I think we're in for a bad movie here. I don't think this is going to be great.
Point.
It is the point, but yikes. I've already checked the time. We're 5 minutes in. It's bad. Patrick O'Brien. Let's adjust my microphone here. I have no idea what this has to do with the first movie at all.
Probably nothing. I mean, do sequels ever?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they're like, think of the best sequels, Hellraiser 2 and things like that.
Well, I mean, yes, but
that does not look like a desert rabbit. That looked like a rabbit, not a hare. Oh, Tab. There's a lot of motorcycles out by me. The weather's starting to warm up.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of want a motorcycle.
You want everything.
I want an Indian. I like that brand a little more than the Harleys.
Yeah, I could see that.
But boy, would it be cool to have a motorcycle. It's just something I've always liked. It's not like just because they're out now, but like I've always liked motorcycles. I found them appealing. I just don't know how to work on them. I never took a shop class my whole life. I don't know anything about building or fixing cars or engines or anything like that. But it'd be a great way to learn.
Yeah, definitely. I could see you riding a motorcycle.
I think I fit the demographic, at least physically.
Maybe.
I'm a little soft. I'm not much of a hard ass. I don't know how much.
Have you seen some of the guys wearing or riding motorcycles?
I have. Yeah, I've seen dudes with tucked in t-shirts and it's like fucking stonewashed jeans. Like, dude,
yeah.
doing.
Yeah, there's guys that work at my work that are like, you know, lawyers and stuff that come to work on a motorcycle.
Dude, there's like a whole club of motorcycling lawyers. You know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, they're a motorcycle gang, like lawyers who ride bikes, and then they also represent like bikers. Like that's like their thing. A lot of their practice is bikers. Whoa, I've seen that guy before, or at least he looks like someone else we've seen.
Yeah. I mean, is that the original guy?
No, the original guy was what's his face? Oh shit. Never mind. I totally just froze mine for like a second. X-Ray freezes it.
Yeah.
BS. So I guess I'm like a second behind, but it's okay. No, the original guy was the dude from now I can't remember. I know it was the kid from Evil Ed.
Right, but the cousin or whatever?
I don't remember now.
Yeah, I don't either. I suppose we could look it up.
I wonder if they got him back. Maybe they did. It's sad because I really like that movie and I just can't remember. But we have watched a lot of movies this last year.
We have indeed.
Holy cow.
Hey, there's Armando.
Mondo.
Hey, Armando.
What's up? You're really quiet, as in we can't hear you at all. Nope. I can see you talking, but you're not making any noise.
Okay, yeah, it is the original cousin from.
No noise at all, man. It is the original cousin? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm calling bullshit right now. It said live nude, and there's no nudity at all. It's funny, there was nudity in the beginning, but not nudity here.
Yeah. Oh, I heard something.
Yeah, there was a click.
Was that me? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. You're really quiet, but yeah.
I want to turn it up a little bit.
Sorry, I'm working on it.
No, you're fine. I just don't want you to think we're ignoring you.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Oh, don't say that.
So, let us know when you want the timestamp, and we'll give that to you because we started it just in case.
Did you? Yeah. I kind of skipped ahead. I'm right now at 24:04.
Oh, you're way ahead of us.
Oh, you're way ahead.
Oh, yeah. Here's why, because we didn't start at 7 o'clock. That's why.
Yeah, we were waiting to see if anybody else would join on. So.
Oh, gotcha. Where are you guys at?
We are at 10, 12, 13,
shit.
14. Looking at a stained glass window right now.
I see it.
is the holiest of stained glass windows. What is that? Isn't that the German cross though? Like that
The
style
Iron
cross? Is it
Yeah.
called the Iron Cross?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what else I could do to my mic if you guys.
No, it sounds a lot better now. Okay,
Sounds
perfect.
good.
Cool.
Yeah. How's it going, man?
It's going good. Just I came in late because I had to put the girls to bed. Well, one of them to bed.
Oh yeah.
I got the other one in the living room watching the big TV, so she's fine.
What time zone are you in?
It's 8:25. I'm an hour ahead.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
Yeah. So what did I miss in the first 10 minutes?
Not a whole lot. There was a girl
Dude, yeah.
taking a shower.
and that guy right there, the one that they're throwing up the stairs, he's the one that like killed her with a stalactite and a prop stalactite from Faust, the play, dropped on her stomach and impaled her.
Holy shit.
That guy looks like a poor man's Roddy Piper. Not that guy, but the cop.
I love that
cop.
hairstyle.
Yeah. It's the MacGyver.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that is the MacGyver. It's the MacGyver. It's the A-Team. It's like every 80s TV show. And she is rocking the WPPR.
Hair. Yeah.
What is it? WPPR in Cincinnati? Was that what it's called?
WKRP.
WKRP. She's rocking that style because that's like what most of the women in that 80s had.
Your roots are showing, girl.
Yeah. It's like crimped and then also permed at the same time.
It's dry and frizzy is what it is. I mean, that hair is gigantic. There's probably so much hairspray in there.
Oh yeah.
You could surf inside the wave on top of her head.
That was Jersey Mall bangs, man. Everybody had those back then.
True. It's true.
I ain't gonna hate. I liked it. I like the 80s style. So.
Oh man, Tab! I just realized right now I totally forgot to publish the commentary for. Oh Jesus Christ! XYZ, man. Bar doors open. Yeah, the commentary track for Erie, Indiana Part 2.
Oh,
2 and 3. I'll post it tonight.
Okay, sounds good.
I was thinking of it because I was thinking of like another commentary. It's like I already said something like this, but
the card has been downgraded. It looked a lot better last time.
Yeah, it did. I think everything's been downgraded. Look at the film stock. Like, was that intentionally bad? Was that supposed to be a flashback?
I think it. Like she saw something from the past. That's not the same girl.
Is there a standard like TV show cop or movie cop uniform? Like my cops out here don't wear tan. Or is that a sheriff's office thing?
That's a sheriff's office thing, I think.
Okay.
Because the sheriff's office in Colorado used to wear like a tan.
Huh.
Wow. Shorts with lace on the bottom.
Whoa.
I don't quite understand who this guy's supposed to be. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there. That's what you missed, Manda, right?
Yeah.
You literally saw everything you would need to see right there.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Tab, I think we need to go Sky Pirates or what was that movie? Was it called Sky Pirates? Ice Pirates. I think that's what we need to do next. We need to expose them to real bad movies.
Well, if it's on Amazon Prime, we can do that. I don't want to make people.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And that one was not. That was I don't even think that one was for rental, right? That was only for purchase, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Only those brave enough can see Ice Pirates.
Or people who can go to Mokina Video.
Yeah, we weren't even brave enough to go with Ice Pirates that night. But you know what, though? What did we pick that night? I thought it was just as good.
It's like Space Hunters or something. It was something.
I thought that was very entertaining. It was super
entertaining.
Yes.
I thought Legend of the Rollerblade 7 was hilarious.
Oh, it's so abstract. It's really hard to sit through that movie. I don't wish that upon anyone.
Dude, it was so much fun. I thought it was hilarious.
Her hair is totally different. Look at how completely different her hair looks now.
She's been shooting for, a couple of hours.
Yeah,
so it's deep hoofed.
There's maintenance involved in that, right? Like to keep that hair up.
Oh man, John remembers Ice Pirates. We've got John on YouTube chat.
Wow. Somebody knows what Ice Pirates is. That's amazing to me.
Yeah, it's too bad it's not on Amazon Prime. There's some really, really sketchy looking movies on there though.
On Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
You know what I do appreciate is they have a lot of the riff tracks, a lot of the Mystery Science movies, the really deep pulls.
Well, part of that, that channel that we have is Shout, and they're
that's
the ones
right.
that distribute those.
I forgot that we have a couple channels that we pay for.
Yeah. John asked if we were talking about space herpes when we were talking about Space Hunters. I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, I don't know that one either. I'm not gonna look this up, and I'm not gonna say anyone should. In fact, don't look this up. I'm in a group chat on PlayStation Network for the Final Fantasy podcast that I was doing. They were all talking about blue waffles. My advice is don't look that up.
Okay.
I did not know anything about it. And they even said in there, don't look it up if you don't know what it is. But that means, of course, I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it and not look it up.
Spare yourself.
What is going on with this guy's vest?
I don't know. It's way too busy. It's wigging me out. It looks like a rug that he turned into a vest.
Okay. Apparently, space herpes are the little critters in Ice Pirates.
Oh, and they call them space herpes? That's hilarious.
Apparently.
I'm not against it. I would love to watch it. Maybe we just do a commentary on that or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Do police stations really have giant maps like that with pins stuck in them?
I have no idea. I've only been to a police station once, and it was to go on a ride along for my criminal justice class. So I saw like the reception area. That was it.
Yeah, I've never. Is that also where they have the 911 operators, or is that its own building?
I don't know. I think it probably depends on the police station. It's probably in there somewhere.
Oh. Is that a deck of cards on his desk?
I think it's cigarettes.
Oh my God. Look at how old that pack of cigarettes looks.
Yeah.
Those weird shaping ones.
Yeah, it's probably like Chesterfields or something.
Yeah, yeah.
There's 2 packs, right? There's 2. I think
there's something else there. I can't tell.
It looks like a book of matches or like a box of matches.
Oh, maybe it's box of matches. Yeah.
That's how interesting this movie is.
Yeah. I know, exactly. Dude. I'm already saying this movie is not entertaining. like at least Ghoulies had things going on.
Did you hear the horror show episode on this movie?
No, neither one of us did.
Apparently, it pays off at the end, but I have no idea. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, just to let you guys know, we still have an hour at least until the end.
So you should be getting your T-shirt soon, Mondo.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got the red heather, right?
That sounds familiar. Yep.
Okay.
It cracks me up that like I haven't even seen these in person yet. Tab's at least seen them because she got to shift them out. Did you get yourself one, Tab?
Well, inadvertently, because they sent 2 of the wrong size.
Really?
I had ordered 2 double XLs for people who had ordered them, and they sent 2 XLs.
Oh.
So I had to reorder, and I wanted a T-shirt anyway, so I gave one to Chris, and I kept one. But
are they good? They're nice.
They look nice. I'm a little concerned about putting it through the wash. I think it's something that people are going to have to wash inside out.
Was it one of those like tri blends or one of the regular all cotton ones, or?
It's just the one I had was just a regular T-shirt, whatever their standard T-shirt is.
Yep.
But I've bought stuff from like T Fury before, and you really have to be careful.
I like a beat up washed shirt though. Like I like that look to it.
But I've bought like T Fury obviously isn't the same thing as T Public, but I've bought stuff, especially hoodies, and washed it once, and then the stuff starts peeling off automatically, and I'm like, well, that was a waste of $60.
Oh my gosh, $60.
Well, I bought a really cool Godzilla hoodie, and then it was
there was no warning how to wash it or anything.
There was, but even though I turned it inside out, it still peeled off. And I think it's just because the transfer doesn't hold on to the hoodie fabric as well.
Yeah. Man, I really want French fries, and I'm not allowed to eat them. Craving some carbs now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were doing the weekend stuff, right?
Not anymore.
All right.
Now it's just ketosis all the time.
Okay.
It's working though.
Why are these waitresses so interested?
Dude, I don't know. I even have subtitles on and I'm like actually reading it. It doesn't.
Oh,
I don't understand how this is at all related to that old man. And I don't understand how the old man, was he imprisoned or like arrested for that initial crime?
Yeah, they had arrested him for something. Oh. Again,
all that food. Dude, he would know then. This guy knows that story.
Yeah, he's been calling it the whole time. But isn't he concerned that the quality of the card has gone down so much?
This card looks less legit.
So is that character from the first movie?
No, the guy with the motorcycle jacket and the leather pants is.
Yeah.
Okay. He's the original character's cousin?
Yeah. So he's the guy that we see initially, and then the weird cousin is the one that starts turning into the little demon thing.
Mm-hmm.
God, that first movie was really good. I like that movie a lot.
I feel like they saw Phantasm and felt like they needed an old guy for this movie.
Yeah, a knockoff tall man.
Yeah, this guy's nowhere near as scary.
So them showing Faust, like, is this a whole theme now? Like, this guy's gonna get satanic powers to get what he needs?
Maybe, but I don't think they're thinking about it that deeply, to be honest.
I don't know that anyone ever is going to be able to act like you're having like possession things. Well, like that looks ridiculous. Dude, he's got open like outside bars. Like that's inhumane. That's like exposing you to the climate.
I mean, that's how jails used to be, though.
They didn't like even heat them or cool them at all. Like
they did. You just had an open window.
Oh my God. What about the winter when it's like negative? Although I guess in nicer areas, it doesn't get that cold at night, right?
Yeah. He is dead, apparently, because he's see-through now.
Unless it's like astral projection. I don't know that they thought it through that much, though.
Maybe.
I think they did.
I have no investment in this character at all. None whatsoever.
We're spending a lot of time looking at him. That's right.
There's Fat Jay. Why did that have to go up there?
Why would we be able to see him in the mirror?
Yeah, if he's see-through.
Is he gonna move through his own face? Like, oh no, I guess not. Oh, that scar on his face is gone. I knew that scar looked really weird.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I can already tell special effects are incoming.
Walk through.
Amazing. You know what this guy kind of looks like, Tab?
What?
He looks like the troll from Troll in human form.
A little bit.
He's got those sunken in eyes. Like, seriously, doesn't he look like, what was his name? Torak or it wasn't Trantor. That's the troll from Ernest.
Yeah.
But he looks like that guy. And he looks like that troll as a human.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay, turtleneck with a denim shirt that is tied around them. Oh no, it's
not
a
turtleneck. It looks like a sports bra underneath a denim shirt.
Yeah, but she's got something around her neck. Does she just have like a sweater tied around her neck?
No, I think it's a scarf. I think she's got a scarf and it's like hanging down superhero cape style.
So midriff plus scarf.
Yeah,
pretty much. All right.
Got braids, like really lame braids in her hair.
Yeah, this is like Rayanne from My So-Called Life stuff.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's Jim Wynorski. This is his MO. You know how you can tell this is a bad movie? Is that the acting is real rough.
Yeah.
She is actually, that blonde is not bad.
Yeah, she's not bad.
But everyone else so far has been real rough.
That's why she gets the big bucks.
Yeah. Where is this at? I like this campus. She didn't see that guy just standing there. Even in your peripheral, I feel like you would notice someone standing and staring at you.
Also,
I don't know.
She's wearing.
Is he still see-through?
You're right. You're right.
And if so, why did he hide behind a tree?
Now, why did they also have to use special effects to put him behind the tree? Couldn't he literally have just stepped behind the tree? Because you could tell that was like not filmed at the same way.
Also, she's wearing a completely see-through sweater.
Is he riding his motorcycle on sidewalk?
Yes.
I don't know if that's legal.
He don't give a fuck.
Hey, it's that guy from Fight Club. He's one of the fighters from Fight Club. Remember? He's the guy on the bus that bumps into someone.
God, you know how long it's been since I've seen Fight Club?
I don't know why. That movie's amazing. I watch that movie like once a year. I love that movie. Yeah, do you have a second? I'm just wandering like aimlessly around at night. Yeah, I got plenty of time.
I wonder if he's gonna wear that outfit the entire movie.
She at least has changed her clothes so far.
Yeah.
And we've gone over a couple days now.
Yeah. It's a long time to be wearing leather pants in succession.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're getting some real problems. How do you wash leather pants?
I don't think you do.
I think once he got them on, he's like, well, that's it. I'm wearing
They're not coming off. You'd have to wear something under that, right? You'd wear like long johns or something.
I think that would be way too hot. Wouldn't you just like put baby powder on or something?
You can't just not wash them. That would be so disgusting.
How are you going to wash leather?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I think that's why people normally go with latex, right? Don't like, is there like latex costumes?
Well, yeah, usually you wear something that you can wear over your regular clothes, or it's like leather guards. So you're wearing pants and then you put like guards.
Chaps, like leather chaps and stuff you're talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
What
I don't ride a
Catwoman
motorcycle,
wear in
so I don't know.
Batman Returns. What was she wearing? That was latex, wasn't it?
That was latex, yeah.
I feel like that you just hose it down. Or you can like, you could probably like, what is it, steam clean, like super hot water? That'd be fine on latex, wouldn't it? That wouldn't mess it up.
I would think that you could like swab it down with alcohol, maybe.
Oh yeah. But leather, you can't do that with. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. John is asking if you can dry clean leather pants. Possibly.
I don't know. Well, okay. Here's a question for everybody. I've never dry cleaned anything in my whole life. Is it literally some form of cleaning where they don't wet it at all?
Well, it's like chemical clean rather than.
And what do they just put a bunch of powder on there and run under a light or something? I don't know.
I know I've gotten these bags to try to like dry clean at house.
Yeah.
You put them in the bag and all you do is just throw them in the dryer. So, I mean, it must be some sort of chemical that.
And you felt it worked well?
Not as well as when they actually get dry cleaned.
They actually do it. Yeah. I have some coats. Like I've got a pea coat that could definitely use a dry cleaning. I've just never taken the plunge. That's a motorcycle cop.
I'm anti-dry cleaning. Holy crap. That's awesome. It's like a windbreaker. Puffy windbreaker.
I love that look. And I love the fur collar.
My dad has a jacket like that, but it's it was his Air Force.
I was going to say from his Air Force days.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get stuff like that at the Army Navy store.
How much is it? Is that stuff expensive?
I mean, it's probably like around $100-$150.
Well, that's not bad.
They're good quality though. I mean, they're
looks
making
like that doesn't quite fit him anymore.
Too high. I would be uncomfortable.
Is he wearing a headset? What the hell's in his ear?
Might be a hearing aid.
With connected to a wire?
Well, some people have a little box where they turn up the volume for the hearing aid.
Oh, that's probably all wireless today, right?
Yeah. But old school hearing aids had like a little box where you adjusted the settings.
Is he like, is this a sting? Is that what he's supposed to be doing? No one's been watching the plot.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, yeah, like why are these two even interacting? What the hell are they doing? I have no clue what's happening.
I'm just like, I know that guy from something.
He's from Back to the Future. That's what I said.
Oh,
and
They Live.
They Live. Yeah.
He's the guy in They Live that gets rich and tries to convince him. And
that.
then in Back to the Future, he's the bum. Like he's the guy that's like out. And he's the one that tells Marty like when he goes to Biff World, or Biff Land, whatever it's called, that casino.
Oh, it looks like it's ready for some special effects. That mirror.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it is.
It's off sync. It's out of sync.
It is really out of sync. It was noticeably out of sync. He's not even moving at all. Yeah.
Okay, so now that doesn't make sense.
Oh, apparently John's dad was a cop, so he's seen a lot of coats like that.
Were they all a little too small?
We'll see.
Oh yeah, he's starting to look a little demented here.
Oh yeah, he is. So he's gonna turn into what the kid from Fright Night was.
I think that's a significant step down.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about an old man who changes.
Yeah.
That's Freddy Krueger. That's Freddy Krueger jokes. I hate that stuff. I'm gonna plunge your face off.
What?
Dude, his mouth was so wide I thought it was prosthetics. Did you see that? How big his mouth was?
I did see
It's
that.
just his natural mouth. What?
Get it?
Is there audio that I'm missing? What's going on here?
There's just rumbling sounds.
Amazon didn't give me the nondescript rumbling noise and the subtitles.
Yeah.
Dude, ghoulies need to pop out of there right now.
I know. I was just gonna say, is this going to turn into a Ghoulies movie? Because I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, so would I.
Ghoulies versus Astral Old Man.
Wow, that looks like a sketchy motel.
That's what I'm saying. So like oh Jesus. So I'm telling you, like that was supposed to be a sting. Like he just pulled out his plug or whatever.
That's his hearing aid, though.
You think that was a hearing aid?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Except he dropped it, so now I don't know.
Yeah, he's running deaf.
Apparently, I don't. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's. Wow, look at that vending machine. That's great. Did he pull a Coke out of there?
He did. He did. He had the time to fill that container.
Hey, when in Rome.
Oh, maybe it's a coffee.
I like a soda, so.
Remember they dropped the cup and then filled it with hot coffee?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Who is this guy to this old man? Like, why do we care?
He didn't call 976 evil.
Maybe he ratted him out or something. That's how they caught him.
But that's not the premise of the first movie. You had to call the number.
The first movie had a solid premise, actually. Wow.
Oh my god.
That was big explosion of blood and
that was awesome.
And that truck only stopped after he hit the man.
How did he get stuff on it? I just
yeah, that's true. You're right. How did he get stuff on him?
The movie doesn't want to stick back to the jail. Logic.
He made his eye scar go away, but he's like, my suit will get dirty. I don't care.
Yeah, and he's got like leprosy now. He's just starting to rot. Okay,
so John says that the older guy with or without the hearing aid, we're not sure, is Buck Flower.
And is he not? Isn't he from?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. He said he's been in a ton of 80s movies. So
as the bum, probably.
Yeah.
George Buck Flower. Yep, known for Back to the Future, They Live, Starman. He was also in The Fog. I didn't realize he was in The Fog. I haven't watched that in a really long time. Village of the Damned. Oh man, he's got a lot of credits.
What?
Is this like Soul Taker where he's gonna like suck her into a little ring?
God, Soul Taker. That's another one. Good God, there's some really bad. We could just do the Joe Estevez canon.
I know. Werewolf and Soul Taker.
Oh Jesus. I don't know if we could inflict that on anyone. I don't know that we should.
Werewolf. I don't think anybody would watch it without the Mystery Science. And they are way funnier than we are.
There's a werewolf. The way that woman said it. And that sequence of that like super like Italian dude turning into the werewolf in the car.
Yeah.
The security guard that takes like 10 minutes. Talk about transformation sequences.
Yeah.
There's a werewolf.
Or Robert Zadar in Soul Taker. I always love seeing Robert Zadar.
He's in Maniac Cop, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Okay. And he's in Hell Comes to Frogtown Part 2.
Nice.
Yeah. He's also in Future.
I knew it. It's astral projection.
Okay.
He's alive.
All right.
So he was decaying in the astral world.
Yeah.
That's
and weird. Now he's got his scar back on his eye too.
Well, technically it never left the physical world. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Someone drew, is that a syringe someone drew to the left of the cop's head? Is that a syringe? Is that what that is?
I have no idea.
It looked like it, but like two of them made into an X or something.
Yeah.
She's a lawyer, so she has to wear glasses.
Yep. That's how you know women are smart, right?
Well, yeah, apparently.
It's horrible. And then you can tell he's a bad lawyer because he's got a bad comb over.
Yeah.
It's instantly you can tell. It's really weird to have a giant bow in your pigtail or ponytail or braid.
That is a scrunchie.
Is that a scrunchie? Oh my god!
I don't think that's very professional.
I mean, it was the 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
Is she the prosecutor? Look at who drew a bunny rabbit back there. Did you see that? There's a rabbit right above his head. Isn't that? That's a bunny rabbit, isn't it?
We will look anywhere that is not in focus.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't even look at their faces anymore. I'm just looking for other things on the screen. Oh, where's Fred? I have some opinions.
I think this guy thinks he's Rutger Hauer.
You know what? Okay, he's the troll plus Rutger Hauer, and that's what you got. You're right. You're absolutely right. That's very astute.
Well, thank you. I try. So John says that the young cop was on the TV show Alice.
That was too young. I was too young for that one.
Yeah, I remember my grandmother watching that.
Let's see here. Philip McKeon is his name. Yeah, and he's known for Alice. Oh my God, he's in The Jacket. Tap. It's like my favorite movie. He's known for. That's his very first credit. Oh my God, he was also in Ghoulies 4.
Crossover.
Yeah.
Probably because didn't you say Jim Wynorski directed Ghoulies 4?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm sure he's part of the Jim Wynorski crew. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's a producer on The Jacket. That's why. I was like,
okay.
I don't remember him. So he only actually acted until 94, and then that was it.
Still wearing those leather pants, man.
No, that's horrible. I would never wear leather pants. I can't. I would be so uncomfortable in leather pants.
I think that's day 4. I'm going to say it's day 4.
Yeah, we'll go with that. He has also not changed his shirt. Like, he's been wearing the same outfit for the entire movie.
This was Andrew WK's father.
But I think Andrew WK has like a bunch of white shirts. I guarantee this guy only has one white shirt.
I went through a very long phase of Andrew WK where I only wore white t-shirts and I was looking for fights. I was all sweaty and disheveled all the time. That guy's nuts. He had a TV show. Didn't he do like a science TV show with kids or something?
Dude, I have no idea, but that sounds awesome.
No, I'm serious. Like, it was like a Mr. Wizard show, except it was Andrew WK.
I saw a special on MTV where he went to like a predominantly black college and he was just like interacting with all the people there. I was like, this is weird, but he's really cool.
Okay, so here, searching Andrew WK science, there's a video. Andrew WK goes shopping at American Science and Surplus. I swear I remember him doing science experiments. Like, I don't know. I don't see it, but I like him. I'm going to add some of that to my Spotify list, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, I heard that he had an album come out recently, and it was pretty good.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I liked it. I mean, at the time, his sound was very unique. I mean, I don't even know that even now his sound is not unique.
Party metal? I thought he invented it, but I mean, I'm not down with the metal, so.
Oh, I love metal. But party metal is definitely his niche genre. That's just for him.
Oh man,
Alabos
976 Evil like crazy over here.
That sucks. Not only do you get possessed, but you get charged out the walls.
You get charged for it.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, dude. Remember those Freddy Krueger hotlines?
Dude, yeah, wasn't it like the joke was 976 numbers were really expensive, right?
Yeah, it was like a minute to call for the first minute, and then like 2 minutes for every subsequent minute.
$2, yeah.
Or yeah, $2. $2 for every subsequent minute. I just remember tons of kids getting in trouble for calling the Nintendo line.
Well, before the internet, that was how you beat games. There was no way to know. Are you kidding me? Games like Final Fantasy and Zelda were impossible. Like, dude, there's a whole part of Zelda, and I still don't remember it, but you have to go down, like, up. It's like there's all this different way you have to go, or else you get stuck in a maze. It's insanity. I don't know how you would ever figure that out.
Oh, this is like the first one. Remember their kitchen started going crazy?
I will say that like this sequence does remind me of the first movie for sure.
Yeah.
Look at the frozen pizzas.
That's a lot of frozen pizza, man.
Was it his kitchen? Or was it?
It was his aunt's kitchen because he lived in like the garage apartment.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I wonder if he's got like that. Oh, I was like, that gun is fake.
What the hell kind of guns are these? Why are they mounted on the wall like that too?
I just wondered if he was going to be like, not again.
I want this stuff and the animated objects from House to join together.
Oh man!
And fight people.
Knives and guns and shovels and shears and all that stuff. What, he grabbed it from? Oh my god! That was actually cool. I would love to have that hog head in my house just to scare people. He's using like a Soviet machine gun. What is that gun called? That's like that's what the Soviets use, isn't it?
I know nothing about guns.
I just remember like every time I've seen like a picture of a Soviet soldier, like before, you know, like when it was the Soviet Union, that's the kind of gun. It was like a Woodstock.
Yeah.
That stuff. You know what it reminds me of is GoldenEye, James Bond. And I remember that kind of gun being all over that game.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
Like it was so good.
I just realized that it's St. Patrick's Day weekend. People are probably out partying.
Yeah, we're not cool enough to compete with getting drunk on green beer.
Yeah,
although
exactly.
Going through to get my Diet Cola today at McDonald's, I eyed that again, the carb craze. Like I eyed that Shamrock Shake. I was like, I can't do it. I cannot. But I wanted to taste it. I just wanted to taste. It's so
I don't
good.
like mint, so I've never had a Shamrock
It's
Shake.
the only mint I like. I don't like mint at all either, but there's something about that Shamrock Shake that makes it so tasty. Look at all these taxidermied animals. Is that a narwhal skull up there? Or not a narwhal, like a marlin skull?
I have no idea.
I've never seen the skull of a marlin. That's really interesting. They have like eye bones. Is that her bra showing, or is that part of her shirt?
That's part of her shirt.
Oh my god! Why? Like they were like, "Oh, that's too revealing. We better put some extra fabric there."
No, I think that's just how the shirt is.
It's lame.
I mean, it is the 80s, so.
You know, I didn't have a classroom like this until college. This was not a high school style class. I don't think they're supposed to be high school kids though. But I did have classrooms like this. I took a lot of anthropology. It was mostly primate skulls and stuff, but definitely skulls. Oh my god. I just finished the episodes on Hannibal with the guy that worked at the museum. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That was really cool. He was my favorite killer so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why does Grubek matter?
I don't know.
They've never established why he matters at all.
This is like they took two different movies and mashed them together. They had two unfinished films and we're like, okay, we'll put these together.
Who the hell were those two people that just walked in front of the camera? Like they look so out of place.
I don't know, but look at those jeans, man.
They have belt. Like that's
crazy.
An odd belt.
I'm looking.
It looks like an elastic belt.
I think he was just a creep who murdered women, or I guess because he murdered the first girl, right? And now he's just going after. He's just a creepo who likes to go after beautiful women and murder them.
So yeah, because he
sold his soul to the devil.
Because he's already damned. Maybe they just took over. I don't know. How does this tie in with calling the hotline?
No one's called yet. No one's called the hotline.
I haven't seen anybody talk except for
the phone rings.
Yeah,
and that's what happened in the beginning too. The phone rang.
Or is that the victim and him?
That was the first girl, wasn't it?
I think it was the first girl.
That was the first girl that got the stalactite through the chest. That appointment book is pretty empty.
Yeah, for real.
I can't read it though. Oh, here we go.
It said Astral Research.
Oh my God, it said Astral Research. We totally called it. I cannot believe that it actually said Astral Research. That's amazing.
I rock the heck out of a day planner, though. I will tell you that.
Oh, I have a Moleskine that I don't use, and I feel really bad about it because they're great. Moleskine. Which one is it?
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh. It's after.
Mondo, I love it because you're like 1 second ahead of us, and you have your reactions first. No, but you do your reactions, and then we get to see. Oh my God, that explosion was enormous. That's where all their budget went.
Yeah.
Forget actors. She took a nap at his office. Oh no, she got shocked.
She fell in the chair, so someone must have found her.
Ah.
My head hurts so bad.
Is that the planner that I got you for when you started back to school?
Was it a Moleskine that you got me?
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah. I have it on my desk, and every week I intend to put stuff in there, and then it just like I set something on top of it. So like it's been on my teacher desk for a very long time.
That's the nature of the day planner. You write in it for like the first week, and then you're done.
It either is your routine or it isn't. You know what I mean? Like you said, you rock one, so that's probably your routine, right?
I mean, I did when I was in high school and college. Now I just use my phone.
That's what everyone does. Yeah, exactly.
Does that shirt have buttons?
Pens are still going strong though. Go ahead, Mondo.
Oh, so I was like, does that girl's shirt have buttons, but it's not a button-up shirt?
Yes.
Okay, just want to clarify.
Yeah.
You're right. It's buttons for a button-up shirt. They're superfluous buttons.
Yeah, welcome to women's fashion. We also don't get pockets.
That's true. And sometimes pockets are stitched on there, but they're not actual pockets, right?
Exactly.
I realized some of my work pants have a left pocket that exists. You can see the pocket on the inside, but it's stitched shut. I don't know.
I have pants like that too. I do that have it's like got the fabric for a pocket, but not the opening to get in there. I feel like that too.
I feel for left-handed people because that's the hand they use. I'm a righty, so
yeah.
But I happened to reach back there once. It was like, what the?
Yeah, that's
actually Tab. My denim jacket has pockets in there that aren't real pockets, and I told you like I wanted to slice them open and use them.
Yeah, and John also says sometimes there's pockets that are so small you can't actually use them, which is very true.
I've had that as well.
That is a full-length leather coat.
Wait, where are you at? A full-length leather coat? I'm looking at this girl getting in a car.
Somebody just walked by.
Oh, I missed it.
It looked like they were wearing a trash bag. It was awesome.
Another extra just walk in front of the camera.
Yeah.
God, remember? Okay, we're all old enough that we would remember like that kind of phone. Like what did
a payphone? Yeah, absolutely.
And especially with the phone book attached like that to a chain. Yeah, I remember that. I remember having to call 1-800-COLLECT and then saying, "Hey, come pick me up at this place."
Oh, like, really?
Oh yeah, I did that all the time.
Oh, I just carried quarters.
I didn't. Do
you guys remember Yahoo voicemail?
I don't remember Yahoo voicemail.
It
no,
was
like it was a free voicemail.
Yeah, it was a free voicemail service. So they give you a free number, and you could just give it to friends and tell them to leave you voicemail messages.
So kind of like Google Voice then.
Yeah, it was exactly. It was like Google Voice before voice, and I had a long.
This?
2000.
Yeah, early 2000s.
Holy cow!
I had a long distance girlfriend, and that was how we kept in touch.
Oh, that's awesome!
Wow.
I didn't have a cell phone, so I would go, and I think you could call the number for free. I believe I couldn't remember, so I would go because I would use a payphone or one of those phone booths and just randomly check my voicemail. The days.
I was at a gaming store last week, and we were talking about when, like, the day when you would dial up your friend's computer on your computer and do like LAN parties, like over the phone line. Like you could play games together. Like I remember it on like, I want to say it was like Jedi Academy. It was one of the early Star Wars games. And you could do like versus each other on using telephone lines. And I was like, dude, the infancy of the internet was so weird. It was a strange time.
It was crazy.
Yeah. I just remember having to wait till my grandparents went to bed so that I could use their dial-up to download music.
Their dial-up. Downloading and then burning discs for like overnight, just setting it up. You're like, I know this is going to take 3 hours. I'll just let this go overnight. Yeah.
And half of these songs aren't going to download.
Yeah, and then also burning, like you'd get lucky if you got every song perfectly on the disc.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
no, when you downloaded songs that you thought were the songs you wanted, but it turned out to be someone else's shitty garage band that just changed the name of their song so that other people would download it.
After you wait like an hour for that download to happen.
An hour if you're lucky. Like most of the time it's a couple hours.
I can remember like clicking on an image and waiting for each line to load, like so you could look at the picture. Hell, let alone video. Video, there was no way. I remember, okay, this is way back, and this is like 98, 99 maybe. Dragon Ball GT was out in Japan, but like no way in America. So I would go to these sites that they would do like 10-second clips of certain scenes. And I remember clicking on it and then like leaving the room to go do stuff and then coming back and watching it because it took so long to download the 10-second video.
Yeah. John says he played Doom 2 on the modem with his friend.
Yep. That's awesome. What it was. It wasn't like it was like straight up old modems. Yeah. Doom was another one. Wolfenstein was one. Like anyway, and those were like games that people were modding like crazy.
Yeah, because you couldn't use the phone if you were using the internet. Yeah. And there was no wireless back then. So you had to wait. I remember playing Warcraft 2.
Oh my God. I remember that was the first game that I got like an illegal copy of. I had a friend who downloaded Warcraft 2 and burned it to a disc. And I was able to like, and we're talking floppy, I think.
Jeez.
Yep. No, that would have been CD-ROM. Floppy was only in the very tail end of my, is this another explosion?
Yep.
Dude.
It's the same one.
It's the same one.
Yeah. No, I think she foresaw her own death.
Right.
No, she foresaw the other girl's death.
Right. Yeah.
Did they just repeat that explosion then?
Yeah, because it's the same.
Okay.
No, they definitely blew it up twice.
Okay.
They had money to spare on this thing. So
yeah. Oh yeah. John said you have to listen for the modem mating call. Yeah. I remember that noise.
I remember it being like really late at night, and I would be like trying to make that noise as quiet as possible by like closing the doors and stuff because it was loud.
Yeah. I remember I downloaded a bunch of wave files and made all the different noises on the computer sound like different things.
Yeah.
I was a nerd, so I did Mystery Science Theater 3000. So it was just Mystery Science Theater 3000 quotes.
I did all Final Fantasy sounds on mine.
Oh, awesome.
Like Final Fantasy 7 was out. It was hardcore at that time. And I did all Final Fantasy sounds. And actually, I remember that was back in the day also where when the computer was starting up, you had no way to adjust the volume. And I remember there were times when I would turn the computer on and my startup sound was like this 40-second. It was the intro when Aerith is like, in the city of Midgar and the camera's zooming out. It's like a very iconic shot for Final Fantasy 7. And that music was so fucking loud. And there were times it'd be like 6 a.m. And I was like, at that time, it was like a video game console. And I remember waking up at 6 to haul ass upstairs to be the first one because it was me and my brother and sister we all had to share. And I always wanted to be the first one on there. We were always fighting over computer time because it was like it like replaced Nintendo for us. Even though there were no games. I remember spending hours like using Crayola rocks where it was like white images and you just fill and make different colors. They were such bullshit. But it was new. It was the new thing at the time.
Yeah, and we didn't have any games. I think eventually we ended up getting a few games. But to start out with, my dad was like, this is a tool. It's not a toy. So we never had games until he loosened up a little bit.
Minesweeper. I played a lot of Minesweeper.
Yeah.
Solitaire. Taught myself Solitaire.
We had Microsoft Encarta.
Oh, I had one of those. I think I had Britannica, actually.
Oh, okay. We had Encarta. And they did have a game on there. It was a trivia game called Mind Maze. And I did play that. And I think eventually we got Battle Chess, which was awesome.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, there was a setting where you can make it so the chess pieces were animated. So when you moved them and you took a piece, they came alive and
you saw
killed each other.
Like Harry Potter chess.
Kind of, yeah.
We played with a purple monkey where you would type out a sentence and he would say it.
Oh, that's cool.
That was we just made him say the most. I was like in middle school and we definitely made him say cuss words.
In middle school, I had like my final computer project was to type in BASIC how to, like, you made an image. One, like you basically, and if you wanted extra credit, you could make it like load up on the screen visually, and it was almost like a moving image. And oh man, like I spent weeks typing in the code for that. And now it's like you just draw it with a pen on an iPad and it'd be infinitely better. A lot of Oregon Trail, a lot of Carmen Sandiego at that time.
Yep.
I was going to say floppies. I remember having Oregon Trail on floppy.
Yeah. Oregon Trail still is a thing. Like kids in my class know what it is.
They made it into a card game, which I find very weird. But
they did. I almost bought it for my brother, actually. And then they also like it's on the 3DS. Like it's been remastered. Like it's available. It's in the video game years, that show on Amazon Prime that I was watching for.
Oh yeah. I remember you watching that.
Yeah, I saw the first 2 episodes. It's good.
Oh, it's solid. I binged through that in about a week. I watched all of them. They're great. Did you pick the year of your birthday first?
No.
I went straight for that year first. I went for 1983 immediately.
Oh, that's what's next for me. Then yeah, I got to go back to it.
It's good. It's real good. And it gets better as it goes, because to be perfectly honest, yeah, I was born in 83. I don't remember anything from 83 because I was 0.
Right.
So like the late 80s are the ones that I really start to remember. And that's when they introduced like Sega Genesis. And that's what I remember. How many scenes of them eating fries is there? Like, did she just order plates full of fries? That's not even a side of fries. That's a plate filled with fries.
And they never end up eating them. They always leave before they eat any. John says that his first game system was basically Pong that his parents bought at Sears.
Oh, wow. It was probably just dedicated Pong, too.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Back when game systems were just games.
Yeah, it was just a game. Well, my family's first system was my dad's Intellivision. And the remote controls for those things were basically, it was a flat remote with a slot. And you would slide in this card that came with the game that would tell you what the buttons were. So like each game had its own insert. And that's how you knew what you were doing in the game. We had Pitfall, and we had Donkey Kong, and there was like a fantasy game. I can't remember what it was, but like I wish that I could get access to that thing, but I think it's gone. It was just very old looking. Who's in here? Someone join, Max. I think he's just watching. He's got his mic. Hey, what's up, man?
How's it going? I just got off work.
Oh, nice.
Dude, being in a car is like the thing to do. That's how Fred jumped into.
Yeah. He jumped in for a minute. He's building the fence, so he couldn't stay, but
that's true. It's probably still light where Fred is.
Whoa, is that Bridget Nielsen?
It looks a lot like her. I didn't see her name.
No, that's right. It is. It's totally her. Because I think
Joe might be uncredited then.
Joe and Sean covered this. They said they found out that like the director played a game of pool with her and they bet each other, what they get if they win. And she lost. And he was like, if I win, you gotta have me come out in my movie.
It's totally nice. Her. She is credited much later on the list. She's there. That's nuts.
Crap. Is this when she was married to Stallone?
Oh my God, what a crazy marriage. I'm actually looking at it right now. Let me see when she was married to Stallone.
90?
Engaged to Sylvester Stallone from April 85 to December 1985. And that's when they were married.
Okay.
This movie came out it must have been after 85 for sure.
Yeah. Because I think the first one was 85.
Okay, so she divorced him in July of 87.
Oh, this is after that. This is like 91, 92.
This is 91? This movie does not look, it's the 90. Holy shit. In 91, she would have been married to Sebastian Copeland.
I have no idea
who is a director and writer. He hasn't done anything of note, though. Like, nothing. He actually only has like 5 credits. He directed a Hall & Oates music video. Don't Hold Back Your Love. So that classic.
bad Lewis isn't here because he was talking about Rich Girl on Twitter a couple days ago.
I'm not gonna lie, Hall & Oates have some decent songs. They're really popular, really lame, but I'll admit it, I'm not gonna turn them off. What's up, Max?
If he directed Maneater, different story.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Private Eyes, they're watching you. That's the one I always remember because that is such a goofy ass song. Like,
well, it's a goofy music video too.
It is, but it's like that song is made just to make people like happy. I don't know. That's not. There's no emotion in that. There's no depth to that song.
Well, I mean, that was a lot of songs. Look at Huey Lewis and the News in the '80s. Like,
yeah,
to be square. I mean, there's a reason why that's an American Psycho.
What's the song that rips off "I Got a New Drug"? Isn't there a song that's got it like straight up rips it off?
Isn't it the Back to the Future song?
That it's very similar to that.
They're watching It's a Wonderful Life.
Well, they were watching Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, but it's not Christmas time. Why would they be playing It's a Wonderful Life?
Oh, I want a new drug.
Oh, you know why? Because it's in public domain, and so is Night of the Living Dead.
Yes, I was gonna say they're both. That's why. That's exactly why. And now we're back because I just recognize that noise.
Yeah,
it's
it
such
must
a great
be Halloween because she's dressed as Julia Roberts from Pretty Woman.
What
Oh, what a weird juxtaposition of Night of the Living Dead and It's a Wonderful Life. That's really interesting.
Oh, John says Ghostbusters.
Yes. Okay. I knew somewhere I heard like I want a new drug right next to the other song, and it sounds so similar.
I love this movie. This is my mom's favorite movie of all time. Not 976 Evil 2.
This is it. Did he have a little Vincent Price mustache there?
He did.
This girl has got a problem with like showing skin. Like if it's not her abdomen and torso, then it's got to be her thighs.
What?
Well, I guess they had lame infomercials back then too.
God, one of the funniest YouTube videos I ever saw was just a collection of people doing the crazy things that happen in infomercials. Like someone pouring spaghetti into a sieve and it just goes fucking everywhere. Like you don't pour spaghetti into a sieve like you're dropping a cannonball in there. Like it doesn't splatter. Like, or someone trying to wash a car and they're like juggling a bunch of like, there's like a bucket and sponges and hoses and shit. And it's just like trying to juggle everything. It's so absurd of what they do.
Oh, snap.
Oh, here we go. Dude, tell me she's in these movies now, straight up like from Twilight Zone, the movie.
Whoa. That's going to be impressive.
It is. There it is. Oh my God.
So she's standing in a corner watching this happen. They can't afford to like Photoshop her in.
This isn't like Forrest Gump level yet.
No.
Which is nuts because isn't Forrest Gump will be like a couple of years after this if this was 91.
If this is 90s, yeah. Actually, that's pretty good. That's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I know. They panned over and you see the backs of everybody there.
It was very clever of them.
Oh, wow.
I mean, she's in there. That's not
bad.
I think they can hide it well with the black and white. I think that's really doing them some favors.
Yeah.
This is also where all the money went. You know what? If you just showed this clip, I would actually believe she was there. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I know. Isn't she cold?
Dude, I want her in Night of the Living Dead, though.
Sure
I really hope we get that.
That's probably her death scene.
Yeah, I would imagine.
A zombie, what?
That's it, Tab. That's for Christmas. That's our new tradition. Okay. A zombie takes a soul to hell. Her earrings are crazy.
Yeah. Oh, they just turn the people from...
Yeah, but they're very... I mean, that's what the ghouls look like from Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Give me a zombie George Bailey.
Yeah, come on, man. Or Clarence. No, I guess Clarence was gone by this point.
I don't know what you guys are talking about because I haven't seen that movie.
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life.
I know. It's really sad. Yeah, I've only seen the clips that were on... I've only seen the clips that were in Gremlins. That's about it. Has that been remade? A Miracle, or no, I'm thinking not A Miracle on 34th Street. On
It's a Wonderful Life.
Been,
it's been remade a couple times. Yeah,
that would have been perfect with Barbara's brother. What was his name? Why am I not? I just watched it the other day. Oh, they're using a spade.
Oh, they're gonna use your killer with a spade. That's crazy.
I swear, like that would have been a perfect chance for Johnny to come through the door, just like in the movie.
Johnny. Yeah.
That girl is like putting no effort into the stabbing. None whatsoever.
That's my favorite, hands down, my favorite part of this movie so far.
That was pretty good. How long did it take her to make popcorn?
Gee, yeah.
You know what? And how much salt did she put on? Holy shit, that's gonna be ridiculous. You know, I get what they're saying. Like Sean and Joe were right. Like it is better. Like that was better than anything we've seen so far.
It's a big climax.
Yeah.
He still doesn't look nearly as rough as the kid from Fright Night.
Well, the kid from Fright Night like could have doubled as like almost like a minimalist werewolf. Like he had just pointy ears, long like claws. Like and if you just sold me on it, like I'd believe that was just a subtle werewolf makeup.
Yeah.
This looks like he's rotting. Like this looks like leprosy.
Yeah. I swear this was a script that had nothing to do with the hotline, and then they just were like, well, we have to have some scenes of people calling.
Oh, and he's using her voice. This dude, he's just like Freddy Krueger. The jokes he was doing, the rotten face.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, man. Max, have you been thinking about what movies you want to pick for this year? Because I'll tell you, man, it's going to be hard to top Pieces and Texas Chainsaw.
Dude, I've got a couple of combos I'm mulling over.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, it's tough.
Yeah.
Because I'm always with trying to go with something maybe that that hasn't been covered, maybe on some other casts and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But yeah, there's a couple that I'm really leaning towards for sure.
That's the kind of shit we love to do. Seriously. Like if had you not given us Pieces, I don't know that I would have ever seen it.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that movie so much.
It is so good. It is really, and it's sad because that's one that we never bought. Didn't we watch it on like YouTube or something?
No, we watched on Shudder.
It was on Shudder.
Mm-hmm. We could still buy it though. Like my plan is to go back and look at the list of ones we've done that we haven't bought that we really liked.
Yeah. And I would say Pieces is up there. Texas Chainsaw, this was the time that I bought it. It's been in my Walmart, like the $7 bin, and I finally pulled the trigger on that one. But Pieces is really cool.
I'm glad you guys don't have it because they had kind of just released that new Blu-ray.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's fantastic.
Did they really? Is it like a Shout Factory, Scream Factory one?
Kind of. Yeah, it must be something like that.
It's not Shout Factory, but it's someone else that I know you've heard of, and it's been within the last year.
Awesome.
And but every time I watch Texas Chainsaw, I watch my original just DVD because I love that grainy feel. I don't even want to see that cleaned up.
It has that. You're exactly right, dude. Okay, so it looks like it's a Grindhouse releasing. I've never heard of it, but the cover is amazing.
It is.
It's beautiful.
I'm so bummed. The first, I think they did like a limited first 1,000, actually had a miniature version of the puzzle.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. But by the time I got mine, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
That would have been.
Yeah.
Dude, the Criterion Night of the Living Dead is $17 on Amazon.
Wow. Really? Are they doing another sale? That's crazy.
I don't know. But Pieces that's 28 on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's worth it, in my opinion. Absolutely worth it.
Yeah. And we have your episodes slated for October. So if that makes any difference on what you end up
so you'll get the October release. We're gonna do 4 episodes that month too.
Yeah.
Dude, great month.
Yeah.
One thing cool about that Pieces release real quick is it comes with the original Spanish version. So
cool.
The US and the original. The dude was from Spain who did it, so I had that version as well.
Damn, I think we need it.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's awesome. Just looking at the cover tab, it is like this gorgeous painting, much in the style of like the Shout Factory like those remasters. It's got that same feel.
Yeah, it might be the one that I used for the actual episode, because I know I found one that was pretty cool looking.
It's the dude with the yellow chainsaw up, and there's a girl crawling away covered in blood.
Yeah, it might be.
It's gorgeous. Joe Bob. Oh, did you guys see Joe Bob Briggs started a tweet about like it's coming back? Like,
yes,
yeah,
yes, I saw it.
Oh my god!
He's been trying to work with Shudder to get Monster Vision to come back.
Oh my god, that would
He said they're super close. He said very close.
I just saw a tweet this week that he said it like it's going to happen. Like it's coming.
Oh,
which would be awesome.
I can't wait, dude.
I wonder how that's gonna work.
I hope it sticks to the original formula. I mean, I if he's involved, I don't think he would do anything that wouldn't be Joe Bob. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he would sell out. He doesn't strike me as that kind of person at all.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. He's got to be heavily involved. Or else he do it.
I would love to see like the mailbag girl come back. I don't know that we would get that far with it, but like I would love it to just be new movies done in that style. Oh my god, looking at the movies that customers also bought, pieces have also bought, dude, there's some great picks here. Basket Case, The Prowler, It's Alive trilogy, Maniac, Motel Hell, Demons. I mean, these are all amazing movies. Tenebrae makes it up there. I didn't like Street Trasher. I don't know if that I've seen it. I wanted to, but I don't think that's one that they covered. Didn't Horror Show cover that?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. It sounds crazy. I've never seen it.
Phenomena is here.
It's worth watching.
Yeah, it's worth a watch.
That was one of their body melt movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tab, we need to do Stepfather. Like, that's a series I've always wanted to dip my toe into, and I own the first one, but like I think that what's his name? John Locke from
Terry O'Quinn.
Terry O'Quinn, thank you.
Dude, Terry O'Quinn.
He like had a following from that before he became John Locke. So that's something I really want to do. Maybe for Father's Day we could do that one.
Okay.
Although we're scheduled throughout the whole year.
Yeah, we are.
No, dude, seriously, we're both like super organized type A personality people.
Yeah,
so
I remember when you came out with the schedule last year. I was like, dang, they thought that far ahead.
We are through December. We have episodes planned. Now, what ends up happening is that because we're type A's, we're really hard with like change and flexibility, and neither one of us do well with it. And we had to adjust our schedule a little bit.
Yeah. Well, and
Ryan,
when we went to every 2 weeks, we didn't have as many movie episodes. So,
Ryan, we have a question for you.
Yeah. What's up?
the name, when you add Esquire to a name, is that a lawyer thing?
Yeah. That's indicative that you are barred in your chosen jurisdiction.
So you have that on your name, right?
Yeah,
Awesome.
That's on my business card somewhere.
That's awesome. So Bill S. Preston Esquire is a joke? Like, he's not an actual lawyer?
Well, of course not. He just thinks it sounds fancy.
I just discovered that today at 34 years old.
Was his dad a lawyer though, or
no? His dad wasn't. His dad his dad did something. Ted's dad was the cop.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what Bill's dad was.
All right, I'm looking this up because it would make sense if Bill's dad was a lawyer.
That he just took his dad's name.
That he saw that his dad had that on the end of his name. He's like, I'm gonna do that.
His last name.
Maybe, I don't know.
Man, revelations about Bill and Ted 30 years later, probably 40 years later. When did that movie come out?
89. So.
I was always a fan of Goes to Hell much more. I like that one a lot. I really hit that movie hard.
Oh, Bogus Journey? Yeah.
Or Bogus, Goes to Hell.
I think that's what it was originally supposed to be called, though.
They probably were just afraid of the Hell title.
Yeah.
But no, Bogus Journey was great. William Sadler was awesome as Death from The Seventh Seal, right? I mean, who's basically that version of Death.
They're still trying to do a third one.
They are? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right.
I think they said that they have it written or something. And I saw Bill Sadler on Twitter said that he's down to reprise his role.
Oh,
yeah.
I bet. Alex Winter is all about it too. I think it's probably Keanu that's holding things up, and he has a good attitude about it, from my understanding.
No, he said that he wants to do it.
So what is it? That studio shit?
Just time, probably.
I think they just want to make sure that the characters are authentic, like, because they're going to play them in today's day and age. So
yeah,
he's like, where would those guys be, 30 years later?
Well, dude, they can travel through time. I don't care where they're at. They don't have to be today.
Remember when they had the ZZ Top beards and everything?
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
where they're at.
I was rocking the Talkboy FX Plus from Home Alone, and I recorded that last song. It's a Kiss song, and I didn't know that. I thought it was like a Bill and Ted song, but that's totally a Kiss song.
Was that God Gave Rock and Roll to You?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that either.
Yeah. And I used to love that song. That was the first movie where I got amped up. Like, my emotion was so high when they started playing that song. I was so happy for Bill and Ted.
You didn't know that was a Kiss song?
No, I was a kid. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I was never a big Kiss fan. My parents were not Kiss fans. The first person that I knew that was like there's a name. What are the name for the Kiss fans? They have a name. Knights in Satan's Service, right? They call themselves like Kiss.
Well,
like
they call
Knights
it
in Satan.
Because
that's
Army.
what Kiss stands for, right?
Yeah, it's like the Kiss Army is what you're supposed to call it.
So like I was like in college when I met the first kid that like Kiss. It was not a thing in my high school at all.
Oh, I have friends that I usually was friends with guys, and so I had friends that were guys that liked Kiss.
Dude,
so.
I got really into Kiss after that.
Whoa.
So you credited that song to the Wild Stallions.
Dude, I did. I totally did. I had no idea. I thought it was like an original piece that they wrote for that movie. But now I know better. And I have that on a playlist. I have it downloaded on my computer for sure. I need to get a Kiss album though. Like, I need to get a couple Kiss albums. They're worth it, I think.
Yeah.
Lick It Up. Although that video is bizarre, Lick It Up is a decent song.
Yeah.
That was their first like no makeup video. Lick It Up is when they just went all into flesh. You can see how ugly they were. I hate to say it. Those men are not attractive. None of them are.
That's the benefit of being in rock and roll, though. You can be super ugly, like Rick Ocasek from the Cars, and girls want to date you.
Dude, the Cars. Talk about like crazy good music too.
Yeah.
I love the Cars.
I just put a new Spotify playlist up of like all 80s new wave. I have a couple of songs by the Cars on there.
On my list, I've got a couple songs. I want to say, I don't know. I can't remember which ones I put on there.
Oh, dude, I gotta thank you for introducing me to Danzig.
You've been introduced to Danzig.
Yeah, I've known about the I only got into the Misfits like two years ago, and I never got into Danzig, or I've never listened to him. So now I'm listening to him. And
Ryan's a fellow Danzig fan too, right, Ryan?
I'm a huge fan.
Dude,
I like.
And
yeah,
you know what's
Danzig.
funny is Danzig got me into Roy Orbison and like those kind of crooners. Like listening to Danzig made me appreciate that kind of music so much more.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, man.
Yeah,
He opened my eyes to all that stuff.
I grew up in Chicagoland, and he did a show at the House of Blues, which is a really small venue out in Chicago. And my brother and sister got to go, and they were like, dude, it was the coolest and the scariest experience ever, because it's Danzig and his music, but his fans, some of his fans are super intense people.
Yeah.
And my sister is like, I mean, she's short. She's not a big girl at all. And my brother is, he's not a strong guy. And they're like, that was scary as shit. That's where my sister lost her first cell phone, actually. I think she left it. She left it in the bathroom. And that was the very first cell phone she ever lost, was at a Danzig show. I didn't go because I was like, I don't like live music. And I missed out on seeing Danzig live.
John is also a fan of Danzig.
Dude, everyone's a fan. I would wager if the Danzig and Test Pattern population is a solid crossover.
Yeah, that's pretty safe to say, I think.
Misfits are excellent too, though. Like Danzig and Aqua Teen Hunger Force was excellent.
I put that in the episode in the mailbag episode.
Yes, that was really funny. Because didn't he want a bunch of crazy shit in his house? It's been a while since I've watched it, but he wanted to redecorate Carl's house, right? Didn't he buy Carl's house?
Right, and the reason why he wanted to buy it was because his pool is full of elf blood. So that's the clip I put in. Is like the robot chicken thing is like he wants
in
to
the
buy
year
his house.
2525 Roblox the robot chicken.
Yeah, he asks if the blood can flow up the walls.
Yeah, he's like, I think we could do that.
Oh, man, Tree Cord is still my favorite episode by far. It's a solid Carl episode, and he is
Carl's
the
the
funniest.
best.
Dude, he is so fucking funny. When he gets the wig, when he gets the wig and it starts turning him into a clown, which is called the clowning, right? We did that.
Yes.
When we did
The clowning.
clown episode. Oh my god!
No, isn't Tree Court the one where they deep fry the cow?
They deep fry the cow and dump the grease in the woods. And there's a knock, and was that accurate, Court? Like, is that what Court's like?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe
their defense attorney was like that little twig. Like Master Shake was immediately like, "What? This is our defense." He like walked over. That show is so good.
Brood Witch is my favorite. I love Brood Witch.
The Brood Witch. 7 layers of
sun-dried
tomato.
The Dijon mustard.
Yeah. That show is so good. Tab, maybe we should do some like Aqua Teen stuff. There's some like there's the horror episodes. There's that guy up in the attic is like an onion spider. What the hell is that thing?
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You shave up there?
Didn't he call him you couple of cats or something? And like didn't he use that phrase or he called him
do a number?
Do a number, yeah.
Do a number.
You were the gayest. You were the gayest thing since Gay came to Gay Town, I think is the
And then for Thanksgiving we need to do Roblox the chicken or whatever that guy's name was.
Oh, Turkatron.
Turkatron. Thank you. Yes. I'm Tom Turkey. No, Danzig, back to Danzig to get serious for a second. Did you ever listen to Samhain, like his other band? He's got a third band called Samhain.
Yeah, we always just call it Sam Hain.
So I never call it Samhain until I realized that's probably what it's actually called. But yeah, as a kid, like my brother, very early on, like he was definitely the more musical of the family.
Wait,
he
what just happened?
He bought this.
I know. I was like, I don't want to interrupt, but there's some crazy shit happening right now.
Did he turn into a star?
Astral projection.
Dude, yeah, he died, and it was his astral person came out, and it looked like a completely different actor. And then he punched that guy off a cliff, and then he got a kiss and went to the sky.
The cousin went to the sky, like the cousin from the first movie.
No, biker. Oh, biker dude.
Yeah. He turned into a star.
This was really the story of Biker Dude from the first movie.
Yeah.
Spike was his name.
No way. His name was Spike.
Yes, it was Spike.
Sam Hain.
Wait, John said, stuff. "Way to go, Clarence." Which, if you've seen, It's a Wonderful Life, that is hilarious.
I gotta look up Spike. Spike's like a kind of a poor man's Kevin Dillon to me.
Yeah, or Michael Biehn, maybe. Dude,
his name is Spike. His name's Patrick O'Brien. And his IMDb photo is from this fucking movie. It's him and Brigitte Nielsen.
Awesome.
He's credited his node for 976 Evil, 976 Evil 2, which was his final role.
Dang.
And
Whoa.
No Holds Barred, the infamous Hulk Hogan movie.
Wow.
He dropped the mic after 976.
That's it. This is my masterpiece.
What else is he gonna do?
Yeah,
that was the magnum opus. I'm done.
I peaked.
Mic drop.
I did it.
You got to come out on top.
Yeah.
And he didn't even go on to be like a producer. A lot of these guys that acted in bad movies got money and then became producers. That's it. He exited Hollywood after 976 Evil.
Do you think he goes to a lot of horror conventions, like the low end horror conventions?
But there's usually pictures of that. Like, you know what I mean? Usually they do photos of them. Okay, by the way, is 976 Evil? Is Ready Player One having like a horror scene? I saw there's part of The Shining in Ready Player One.
Yeah, I saw an article say that there's like an entire sequence taking place inside The Shining.
And it's very well done, is what I heard.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I saw that as well.
I did see there's a little girl that gets to play King Kong. I saw that in the trailer.
That's awesome.
Like, it's her character is King Kong, and she like is like roar, and then King Kong like roars like the monster.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I'm excited. I never ended up reading it. I didn't get to read. I'm sure I could probably read it in a day. I don't think it's a long book.
No,
I'm still
it's
halfway through. Yeah.
Is it good? Like, would you recommend it?
The stuff I've read, yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know Chris really likes it, so he's really excited about the movie.
Yeah, have you read it, Tab? Or...
I haven't read it, but well, I was gonna go see it with Chris, but he decided to go see it with a friend, like on opening day during the day, and I'll be working, so I guess I'm not. I guess I'm going to see it by myself.
You don't think he'll go see it again?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, the one cool thing from what I've read so far, it was like the first one of the first levels he gets into. He totally replays the movie War Games.
Oh, awesome.
Cool.
Like he's Matthew Broderick and he's playing through the movie and he's got to get some sort of key or something. But in order to do that, he's got to beat the computer or something. It's crazy. I wonder how that's going to transfer to the film.
Okay, just looking at the movie poster here, you've got Voltron, fucking Iron Giant. It looks like Back to the Future is in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. Bigfoot, the actual Bigfoot monster truck from like when we were kids.
Wow.
That's in there. I didn't see Bigfoot actually in the trailers. Like, I didn't see the monster truck Bigfoot. They got to have Gravedigger then. I never watched monster trucks, but I know those two.
Yeah.
But like just that racing sequence, pausing it and looking and seeing like Christine is in there. Like they've got every fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming. Yeah. Like that's going to be really hard to like absorb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's tons of references that I know that for sure.
Have you seen a bunch of the early reviews from people who've screened it?
They're pretty mixed, I think. Like it's like kind of, it's getting very mixed reviews. It's divisive. People are either really into it or they're really giving it a hard time.
Well the biggest complaint I see is like it's not very deep. Like it doesn't have a very.
There's one major character and the rest are like shallow, completely empty characters.
I mean,
same with, and here's the thing that breaks my heart is A Wrinkle in Time. The movie is not doing well, and it's sad because that book is something that like I've shared with like every generation of fifth graders that I get. I share that with my highest reading groups because it's a really challenging book, but it's not doing well.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite books when I was younger. I mean, it's still one of my favorite books. I have a first edition copy of it. I was disappointed to see that it's not doing well.
I love it too.
Yeah.
It's what introduced me to like Tesseract and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
So 976 Evil 2 has an audience score of 16%.
Yeah, it got hammered. Actually, last month we watched what is it, Ghoulies 3, and that had like a 4.0. I think this was in the 3s on IMDb. Like this was real low. This was much lower than even that was.
I was listening to the first or the second episode of Dead Meat, which you guys should check out.
Okay.
They were doing Wishmaster, and they were saying like, if it's below 20%, it's not good, not worth seeing. There's like a sweet spot of bad movies. If it's in the 20s, it's just bad enough to be fun.
And that's the thing too, is like some of the movies that we were talking about for Bad Movie Night are bad movies, but they're rated so high because they're still fun to watch.
Yep.
Let's see what Ice Pirates is rated at.
Okay.
No,
it had amazing reviews on IMDb and stuff. Like it was
people
high.
love
It was
them.
5.7 on IMDb.
9% Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh
Oh,
man, 9%, huh? But here's the thing. I think that this is an acquired taste kind of movie.
Yeah,
the bad
for sure.
Dude, holy shit.
Dude,
That
Robert
poster
Urich
looks amazing.
Ron Perlman, Angelica Houston.
That's crazy.
Dude, no, seriously. Ice
PG.
Pirates. The problem is it's not free, and that's why we didn't want to maybe we'll do Tab and I will do a commentary on it, I think.
Maybe, yeah.
It was the budgeted at 9 million. It made 14.5 million.
Wow.
And then what? I already forgot it, Tab. What was the movie with Molly Ringwald that we watched?
It's like Space Hunters or something like that.
I'm gonna check that because that was also very entertaining. Those are the kind of movies that I said we should be watching. The problem is it's really hard to find those movies. They're not available. Space Hunter: Adventures in the Forbidden Zone.
Yeah. Like one of Molly Ringwald's first movies.
It's got a 5.3 on IMDb. I'm an IMDb guy. I never go on Rotten Tomatoes. I probably should, but I never do.
Same here.
I like them for like audience scores. I never pay attention to like the critic ratings.
Mm-hmm.
What's IMDb mostly? Is it it's just anyone online, right?
I think you have to have an account.
Yeah, you have to pay for an account because I think it's like people's agents pay for their account to make sure things don't get added.
Well, no, because they have message boards. I don't think you need to pay to.
Oh, well,
post comments.
You can add trivia and stuff, but the movies have to be added by somebody with like a pro account.
Oh shit, Michael Ironside was in this. I forgot. Okay, so Space Hunter: Adventures in the Forbidden Zone has an 18% tomato meter, but a 36% audience score.
Trust the audience.
Yeah.
Dude, we saw it. I would recommend it. I absolutely would.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Oh, man.
All right.
What do you guys think we should do next week or next month? What are you looking for? Suggestions. Bad movie nights we don't plan out because we want to know what you guys want us to watch.
If you guys have suggestions, you can always send us an email or tweet us or send us a Patreon message too. So
yeah, that's something to think about.
Yeah. I do know that for those of you that t-shirts are part of your reward, those have been mailed out and you should be getting them in like early next week.
All right.
Cool.
So yeah.
We also sent live leprechauns from the Leprechaun movies to you guys in crates with a 4-leaf clover. Damn it, Dan. I think we've earned the right to do like a movie like Leprechaun now.
Okay, all right.
It's been long enough where it's not like, oh, everyone does Leprechaun for St. Patrick's Day. And we totally missed the boat this year, but next year.
Yeah. All right.
Have you seen the first Leprechaun?
I've seen the first one, and I've seen the one Leprechaun in the Hood. I've seen that one too.
The second one is not horrible, and I think the first two are where I would stop. I don't know. I know the fourth one in space is real fucking bad. That movie is horrible. He grows. They make him gigantic, and they do like forced perspective to make him like a colossus leprechaun, like on a spaceship. And dude, the girl, the Tool Time girl from what was the first Tool Time girl? The brunette. I can't think of her name. She's like kind of famous from the
Heidi.
Yeah, her. She is in that movie and she's giving a dude like a hand job or something. And then the leprechaun goes in his dick and like explodes out of his chest. And she's like, one of her lines, she's like, I was stroking him off and the leprechaun came out. Like, it was so stupid. I was like, what the fuck? That movie is really bad. It's probably worth it just for that line.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Or no, I think she said like, I gave him the wood or so. I remember laughing my ass at that line.
Okay, so John says that actress's name is Debbie Dunning.
Debbie Dunning. Thank you, God. That's exactly what I was talking about. Yes. And we actually rented that movie because she was in it. We were hoping there would be some. I mean, we were like, I don't know, 13 or 14.
Right.
But it was really bad. There's like a alien who meets the leprechaun and they like hook up together. And she's just a woman covered in glitter. And that's what makes her an alien.
Okay.
It's pretty brutal. And I have seen the first Leprechaun in the Hood. And I have seen the one where he goes to Las Vegas. I think that's part.
Wait, he goes to Las Vegas?
Part 3 is in Las Vegas.
Oh, all right.
And they don't really do much with the Las Vegas stuff. Leprechaun was the first movie that I ever watched. I don't know if you guys remember or if you had the cable where it was like squiggly, like multicolored. And I watched Leprechaun like that for the first time. That was the first movie I ever watched on those squiggle channels.
Yeah, well, I was like, doesn't that mean that like you didn't pay for those channels? So
Pretty much. So they scrambled the video but let you hear the audio. And there were moments where it would snap into focus a little bit, like on
or it would roll. It would roll from the top to the bottom and just like slowly keep rolling.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
So I remember like the audio of the leprechaun doing the pogo stick on that guy's chest at the beginning of the first Leprechaun. It was so horrific sounding. I didn't even know what to imagine. And then when I saw it, I was like, this is absurd. This is so stupid. Oh man, good times. Guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight.
Yeah, seriously.
Appreciate it. Hey, for the record. No, I was also going to say, are we too early for you guys? Because a lot of you guys joined in much later. Would it be better? I think like you guys are all at a different time zone than us. Like, is later better for everyone? Ryan, Max, what do you guys think?
No, this is good for me. I mean, I'm usually driving home, so
okay.
Good way to
spend the ride home.
Yeah, it's like 6:45 here. It's totally still daylight.
Are you in California? Like out on the West Coast?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's good with me.
Dude, it's almost 9 o'clock here. Mondo, it's almost 10 for you, isn't it?
9:48.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
nuts.
That's
That's
late.
nuts.
I don't think we could go much later than that.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Thank you guys, everyone.
I'm fine coming in late. It's good. I'm good.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are too. We just want to make it accessible to everyone if possible.
Yeah. And you guys all got your stickers, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
good. I want to make sure. Yay. Okay.
Very cool.
I think all of you are older patrons. You guys should see the shit we're sending the new patrons.
Oh, I know.
Some
I feel so
awesome
bad.
I know. So like we got these sets of artwork from what's his name, Tim? Kevin Michaels?
Steven
Scott
Jackson.
Scott Jackson.
Scott Jackson, sorry.
So here's the Godzilla one.
Oh, nice.
And then so like they're each postcard size. We got who else do we have? Nosferatu. And it's like real actual art. Dr. Phoebes, whatever you prescribe to. And like these are like I would dare say I actually was gonna frame some.
Yeah, they've got movie trivia on the back too, so they're really cool. It's just
They got horror.
Awesome.
Wait, this one's horror hosts, right? What's this one?
no, Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Oh yeah.
Vampira.
Here we go. That one's autographed too.
Zachary. Yeah.
Exactly. So like legit, and these are worth it. Maybe we should link to these, Tab, because or you know what? Maybe everyone deserves like a round 2. I know I have a whole set for myself, but like I'm willing to send these out and getting another set.
Let me get another set because they're not that expensive.
And you guys all got like those stupid these cards. Let me just show you why you all got these fucking cards. I'm gonna show you right now. Those terror cards that were really cheesy because we have fucking 200 of them. That's why.
Wow.
And they're the worst cards. We knew that, and we were like, we just got to start giving them out. The ones that are like movie posters, we liked a lot more, but those are harder to find. They're a little more expensive. But you guys are worth it, and these cards are way more worth it. So
yeah,
and then we also
beautiful.
upgraded. We had for the last 6 months, we had much better actual like cards themselves too. So.
Yeah, I was worried about sending you guys tons of mail though, because I don't want you to be like, okay.
So maybe we'll get around to it. We'll send everyone like a surprise, and they're legit. I mean, they look beautiful. They're on solid card stock. They're really cool.
Yeah, I'd like to get at least one out to everybody.
Yeah.
Those do look awesome.
Yeah.
It was this one. This one's London After Midnight. That's one of my favorites.
That's one of my favorites too. I love that one.
Oh yeah.
The Edison Frankenstein, I think I gave away. I don't know. I don't have that one here. But the Edison, like the Frankenstein, the Edison version, right? Isn't that one of them?
Yes. Yeah.
The Curse of the Werewolf. That's one of the very early werewolf faces that I remember seeing, like in pictures and movie books and stuff. But no, they're great. And so like we felt bad because all the new patrons are getting them and you guys never got them. But I think we're gonna make it happen for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. That's what the Patreon money goes to. Stuff like that.
Legit. I mean, it's stuff like that. It's movies for commentary. I'm gonna push out an Erie. I'm pushing out an Erie, Indiana commentary tonight for your listening pleasure. If you guys do the commentaries, I know it's not for everyone, but it was a solid one. I thought this one was really good. The episode, I thought both of these episodes 2 and 3 were way better than the first one.
Yeah, and Armando, I'll probably have your cross stitch done at the end of next week, so I'll get that mailed out to you. I'm really excited about it. Nice. I think you're gonna like it.
I'm looking forward to it. I was like, I think you're throwing me hints. I'm not gonna. I don't want to get anything wrong.
It's funny. Because she'll always send me pictures of what she's going to send you guys first. And I'm like, oh, man, I can't wait for you to get that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And there's some where I'm like, I want one too.
Yeah.
Chris got a really cool Godzilla one. That Godzilla one was excellent. It was very cute,
I can't
but
wait.
It was awesome.
I can't wait till he gets that in the mail so I can post it because I think people like that. But the one I did for Carrie, the Dead by Dawn one, was my favorite one so far because I love
that one was awesome.
Yeah. Of course, they're always my favorite. Like the next one is always my favorite.
I know, and I know the one that's coming next, and it is also very good. And I'm pretty excited for you to get it.
Yeah.
You guys are all gonna get one. So
yeah.
There's a lot. We're seriously, we cannot believe it. We're like 25 patrons or something.
28.
28 now? That's nuts.
Yeah.
I remember going to y'all's rewards and wondering. I was like, man, you guys need to get more Well, Shin Godzilla packages now. You were maxed out 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, you guys upped it to 10, so more people can join on this awesomeness.
Yeah,
we might legit. No one did the 15, right, Tab? We might legit have to just do $10 as both, because it causes problems when we try and post links to one $10 tier versus the other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
We can get it figured out though. Yeah, nobody's on the $15 one, but I say just leave it there in case somebody wants it.
What's nice is that Annette, like some of our overseas listeners, are able to come to the early morning one.
Yeah, the Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah.
And so, like with that, we've been watching Tales from the Crypt Keeper, which is fun, definitely. And then anyone else also is going to get access to the video too. So.
Yeah, and if you're anything over 10, you already get invited to that. So you'll see invitations for that, and you guys can pop in.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, March Bad Movie Night is coming to an end. It's so sad. Right. Like that was awesome. This was a lot of fun, and it was like Tav and I at the beginning, like, oh god, it's just the two of us. It was totally awesome. It was a great finale to the night. Yeah, we were so tired. I was so tired at the beginning, and now I'm like, I'm gonna rock some Titanfall 2. I think that's what I'm gonna play. We're playing some multiplayer on there. Nice. All right, guys. Everyone drive safe if you're driving. Well, it's just you now. I know Fred was driving when he jumped in, but Max, drive safe. Everyone else, Brian, thanks for hanging out, man.
Have a good night,
take
guys.
It easy.
Take it easy, guys.
On YouTube, if you're still on there, thank you, man.
Oh no, James!
What? It was a James?
James came in at the end. Oh. Hi, James. Sorry.
Wait, I can't see it.
He's on YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I missed you. Sorry.
Sorry. Have a good night, guys.
All right. See you guys.
Peace.
Bye.